Warning: Jason's talking time contains some content that may be unsuitable for people under the age of 18 or people who are easily offended by the slightest innuendo. Listener discretion is advised. However, if you tune in anyway and get offended, please do not send any letters. If you do, I will just crumble them up and throw them in the trash. This is Jason's Talking Time with Jason Kitt. Good evening. This is Jason Kitt, and you are tuned in to another edition of Jason's Talking Time, brought to you by Mr. Noah Kerr, whose donation has helped keep the show going. So, today, Donald J. Trump officially became our president. Woohoo! Yay! I'm just so excited that we have Donald J. Trump as our president. Boy, I'm so happy. I'm over here doing a happy dance. I'm just like Pharrell Williams. I got me a little Smokey the Bear hat, and I'm just dancing around my apartment. I just cannot believe Donald Trump is our president. Oh, happy day. And I cannot front. I am not excited at all about President Trump. I really am not. But there really is nothing I can do at this point. I have the right to bitch and moan about President Trump because I actually voted. So, if you did not vote in this last election and you're out there protesting, do us all a favor and go home. You do not get to protest. You get no say on how the next 4 years are going to turn out. You pissed away your right to complain the day you chose not to vote. So just stop it. Because you knew that if you stayed home and didn't vote, this was going to happen. You need to go out and vote every election. Midterm, presidential, local, it doesn't matter. You need to make your voice heard. And that's why Donald Trump is the president, because his supporters, even though there are not nearly as many supporters as he thinks he has, they actually got up and they voted. So there you have it. We got President Trump now. Nothing we can do. Dirty, filthy water under the bridge. So there are two people who need to go home if they're out there protesting. The people who didn't vote and the people who are out there burning shit. You're just making all the peaceful protesters look bad. And it really makes us no better than those Trump supporters who are out there assaulting women, assaulting gay people, and assaulting Muslims and vandalizing their property. So we do not need to stoop to that level. Otherwise, the Trump supporters are just going to come out and say, oh, we're the violent ones. We're the ones that are divisive. We're the ones spreading the hate. Come on. We're better than that. So if you cannot control your anger, and if you just feel the need to go out and destroy property, just turn around and go home. This is not a sporting event. This is a protest. Though I will say, I kind of want to high-five the man that sucker punched Richard Spencer. Other than that, we really don't need any negative publicity on the behalf of people who are against Donald Trump's agenda. Because I understand the fear a lot of people are facing right now. I'm a 28-year-old African American with autism spectrum disorder, And I'm concerned about what's going to happen to my health insurance. But I know for a fact that going out and setting things on fire and raising a bunch of commotion isn't going to help my cause, and it really is going to reflect badly on me. And I think that the people who are out there protesting need to keep that in mind. So I've said it once, I'll say it again for those who didn't hear me the first time. Please keep all of the protests peaceful. Stay home if you're going to be violent. You can't be nonviolent, don't protest. On the last show, I asked my listeners, do you think Donald J. Trump would serve out his entire term as president? And the results are officially in, and an overwhelming number of my listeners voted no. As a matter of fact, the final tally was 13% yes, 87% no. And it is very probable that Donald Trump will just up and quit, if not get impeached. Though, from a reality perspective, from like a real perspective, if he is to be impeached, it would happen sometime. I pray to God that this happens. But if it does happen, it will probably be sometime in January or February of 2019. Hopefully, all of the people who are out there protesting, everybody who was angry, everybody who stayed home on election day in 2016, will get up and take their asses to the polls in 2018 for the midterms and get every last one of those no good, no nothing motherfuckers out of Congress, out of the Senate. Get rid of Ben Carson. Get rid of, oh, never mind. Ben Carson got to stay. He's part of the cabinet. He doesn't know well. I wish we could get rid of Ben Carson, though. Shit, I'd rather have Steve Harvey running it than Ben Carson. But getting back to the point, we need to get rid of all of these people who, we need to get Democrats back in control of the Senate, back in control of the Congress. We need to get a Democratic Speaker of the House. And Ruth Bader Ginsburg, please, please, please don't die on us. Matter of fact, every Democrat in the Supreme Court, please don't die on us. Just stay away from McDonald's and fried chicken. You can do it for 2 years. Take your vitamins, go to the doctor, exercise regularly. We need you to survive. We're just like that gospel song. I want to sing it, but we got to pay him a fee if I do. So we need you to live, don't die, and people vote in the next election. I seriously doubt that a Senate and a Congress with a Republican majority would vote to have Donald Trump impeached. I'm not saying that there aren't any Republicans that would vote for that, but there aren't that many. It's like if they voted in, it's like if the Electoral College didn't vote to not have him become president, what in the hell makes you think that they're going to vote to have him impeached? So that's pretty much our best option, is to vote in a Senate and a Congress that will impeach him in 2019. That is provided, of course, that he doesn't decide to just quit on his own, because Donald Trump really doesn't seem to really want to be president. He just wanted to enjoy. Trust me, the novelty could probably wear off by the end of next week, I hope. I would like to take this time to give my thanks to all of my Twitter followers. Thanks to them, we now have over 100 followers on Twitter. And so I'd like to thank you guys for that. And for those who are not following the show on Twitter, please do so. Also like the show on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. And please donate to our GoFundMe page. Every dime will go into the show. It'll help increase the overall quality of it, and it'll help with funding the promotion. Plus, it'll make it easier for me because I'm doing everything myself, and it is exhausting. So this is going to do it for this edition of Talking Time. We'll be back on Tuesday. And in the meantime, you guys have a great weekend, and stay safe, stay blessed. Good night.